Welcome. ያው ጭንቀት ድብርት ውረጅ ካናቴ እያል እንጀምራለን ማለት ነው። So today I have an interesting questions with answers especially for business management and management students who can be prepare themselves for this year exit exam. So exactly if you answer this question 80 out of 100%, I'm sure that you can definitely sure that pass your exit exam. So this is the mirror image that show your understanding of the whole courses or concepts for this year. So let me directly proceed for the questions. I have around 40 questions for part 1, and part 2 can be in continuation from this tutorial video. So don't forget to subscribe our channels to get that interesting question and answer with detailed explanation for you guys. So as you comment on the previous tutorial video, some students say that you have to make a delay answer to check ourselves. Based on that, I prepared this tutorial video based on that your comments. So ልክ ባለፈው አንዳንድ ልጆች ኮመንት ላይ መልሱን ቀስ ብለህ ወይም ዘግየት አድርገህ ብትለቅልን እኛም የራሳችን ሙከራ እናደርጋለን ባላችሁት መሰረት ልክ በዛ ፎርም የተሰራ ቱቶሪያል ቪዲዮ ነው ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ ሰብስክራይብ በማድረግ ላይክ በማድረግ ኮመንታችሁን ኮመንት ሴክሽን ላይ በማስቀመጥ የምትፈልጉትን ነገር እየጨመርን እንድንመጣ ለታግዙን ልትጠይቁን ያስፈልጋል ማለት ነው። በቀጥታ ወደ ጥያቄ እንገባለን። Question number 1. Which one of the following is a capacity utilization option in short-range planning? A. Scheduling jobs. B. Building inventory. C. Subcontracts. D. Accrue facilities. So the question says that which one of the following is a capacity utilization option in a short-range planning? A. Scheduling jobs. B. Building inventory. C. Subcontracts. D. Accruing facilities. So let's try for 5 seconds by yourself, then after I will display the answer for this question. Yes, I'm sure that you try the answer by yourself, and saying subcontracts is the correct answer for this question. Why we say subcontracting is that capacity utilization is the percentage of the company's productive resources that are being used in short-range planning. So capacity utilization is often increased by scheduling jobs more efficiently. This can be done by using a technique such as overtime, job sequencing, and the line balancing. So job scheduling is the correct answer for these questions. Question number 2. Which of the following is correct, is a critical in model building and the problem solving process? Which of the following is a critical in model building and the problem solving process? A. Evaluate alternatives. B. Determine the set of alternatives. D. Choose an alternative. D. Identify and define the problem. Yes, you say that the correct answer for this statement is D. Choice D says that identify and define the problem. You know that in any problem solving scenario, the first situation or the first step is identifying and defining the problem, because Knowing the problem and defining the problem is be sure that not getting the 50% of the solution for your questions. So D is the correct answer. So identifying and defining problem, the most critical step in model building and the problem solving process. If the problem is not properly defined, then the model will not be able to accurately represent the problem, and the solution will not be effective. So D is the correct answer for this question. Question number 3. Any complete group of entities that share some common set of characteristics is a population. B. Sample. C. Census. D. Population element. Any complete group of entities that share common set of characteristics is known as population, sample, census, population element. The correct answer for this question is population, because population is any complete group of entities that share some common set of characteristics. For example, the population of the country is a group of all people who live in that country. So this population can represent, yes, the whole entities or the complete entities of the common characteristics. So the population of the school is a group of all students who attend that school. So the answer is D. Question number 4. The trait theory states that leaders have certain innate traits that enable them to lead. The trait theory states that a leader have certain innate traits that enable them to lead. Identify the wrong trait among the given alternative. A. Assertiveness. B. Illiterate. C. Persistence. D. Dependability. You know that from your leadership course, trait theory states that a leader have a certain innate trait so as to be a leader. So among the given, which one is not a trait that associated with leader? The answer must be illiteracy or illiterate. Illiteracy is the inability to read and write, as you know, so it is not a trait that is associated with leadership. In fact, illiteracy can be a bar to leadership, as it can make it difficult for leaders to communicate with their follower and to access information. So even if it is not the trait theory or the traits that associated with trait theory to be a leader, it is very important to be literate rather than illiterate, yes. Question number 5. Select the research approach that focused on understanding a research phenomena. A. Qualitative. B. Applied research. C. Basic research. D. Quantitative research. The answer will be qualitative, because qualitative research is a research approach that focuses on understanding the meaning of social phenomena. It is often used in social science, humanities, and education, and this qualitative research method includes interview, focus groups, and observation, whereas quantitative research is a research approach that focuses on measuring and quantifying social phenomena. So a research method that's used for understanding or focusing on understanding a research phenomena is qualitative research. Question number 6. Which one of the following are not the main tool used in data mining? A. Decision trees. B. Neural network. C. Rule injection. D. None of the above. Here the correct answer is none of the above, because as you know, decision trees, neural network, and rule induction are all the main tools used in data mining. Decision tree are a type of supervised learning algorithm that can be used to classify or predict a data. And the neural network are a type of machine learning algorithm that can be used to learn a complex patterns of data. And the rule induction is a type of machine learning algorithm that can be used to generate rules from data. Therefore, all are the tools for data mining. So none of the above is correct answer. Question number 7. When a big bottling filling machine breaks a bottles, the machine must be shut down. While the broken glass is removed, the production manager at the Dashan Brewery has been used a Poisson distribution with A is equal to 3 shutdowns per day on average to determine the probability of 0, 1, 2, 3, and n shutdowns per day in the random sampling of 120 operation day using an alpha is equal to 0.05 and the p-value is p of 0 equivalent to 0.0498. So what is the expected frequency of x is equal to 0 shutdowns? A 5.976, B 3.867, C 14, D 3.435. So if you have any statics concepts here, you can clearly answer this question. Or someone who have a biostat concept also answer this question. So try the answer. Yes, I'm sure that you try to calculate the expected frequency of x equal to shutdown is the product of the probability of x equal to 0 shutdown and the sample size. In other words, expected value of 0 equivalent to probability of 0 times n. Therefore, p of 0 is given and n is given. Therefore, you can simply calculate 0.0498 times 120. Exactly, you can get 5.976. Question number 8. Which one of the following has the least influence on political orientation of an organization? A. Organizational change. B. Abundance of resource. C. Ambiguous goal. D. Technology and the environment. From the given alternative, which one have a least influence on political orientation of an organization? I'm sure you say that ambiguous goal, because ambiguous goal can have a least effect on a political orientation of an organization, because organizational change, abundance of resources, technology as well as environment are all factors that can influence the political orientation of an organization. However, ambiguous goals are less likely to have a significant impact on the organization of political orientation. Question number 9. Which one of the following best describe the main purpose of background of this study? You know that in any research there is background of study in the first chapters or in the introductory parts. So why we have background of study in our research? A. Provide summarized information about the phenomenon and investigation. B. Indicate the major limitation of the current study. C. It clearly indicates the objective of the study. D. It justifies the need to conduct the study. The answer is D. It justifies the need to conduct the study. You know that the main purpose of background of study is to illustrate why we are doing this research, meaning you can elaborate the problem or settlement of the problem, significance of study, and the major purpose you wanted to fill in this background of the study section. Therefore, justify the need to conduct the study as well. Question number 10. A rating error characterized by the tendency to generalize one positive or negative aspects of a person to the person's entire performance is error of central tendency, recency error, contrast error, halo effect. Yes, this question is directly associated with human resource management or HRM. Therefore, in HRM, you know that there is a performance appraisal concept. In that performance appraisal concept, if you generalize your followers by one positive or negative aspects, what type of error you can commit? So, error of central tendency, recency errors, contrast error, and halo effect are there. So, the correct answer for this question is halo effects. Yes, halo effect is a cognitive bias in which our overall impression of the person influence how we feel and think about their character. It can lead us to overestimate their positive qualities and underestimate their negative qualities. Question number 11. Mr. Bakalu is unable to perform his job according to the job description. His immediate boss tried the all option. Finally, Mr. Bakalu himself submitted resignation letter before his boss takes any further measure. The kind of separation observed in this case is A. Involuntary separation, B. Voluntary separation, C. Transferring him to other department, D. Firing of Mr. Bakalu. Yes, here is a voluntary separation, so B is the correct answer because voluntary separation is when an employee leaves their job of their own accord, and this can happen for a variety of reasons such as finding a new job, retiring, or taking care of a family member. Involuntary separation is when an employee is fired or laid off from their job. This can happen for a variety of reasons such as poor performance, downsizing, or a change in a company's business. So since Mr. Bakalu, even if he can unable to perform his job according to the job description, his immediate boss does not try to fire him. But Mr. Bakalu can immediately submit a resignation letter before his boss takes further measure. Therefore, Mr. Bakalu can want to separate by voluntary separation mechanism. So B is correct answer here. Which of the following is false about test static? Question number 12 says that which of the following is false about test static? A. It is used to decide whether to accept or reject the null hypothesis. B. It is computed from the population. C. It is a value computed using sample information. D. None. So now again we move for statics or biostat concepts to answer this question. Yes, here is the correct answer is B. It is used computed from the population. So a test static is a value computed using sample information. It is used to decide whether to accept or reject a null hypothesis. Question number 30. Identify the incorrect statement about employee separation. A. Decrease the innovation. B. Allow freshman mind to get in. C. Replacement of poor performers. D. Greater diversity. So the incorrect statement about employee separation is decreased innovation, because employee separation can lead to increased innovation in a number of ways. For example, first, can allow a new employee with fresh ideas to join the company. And the second, it can force a company to rethink its process and the procedure, which can lead to a new and innovative idea. Therefore, decreasing innovation is a wrong statement from the given alternative. So A is the correct statement for question number 30. Question number 14. Ethiopia, if enterprise investment in plant and machinery does not exceed 100,000 and operate within 5 people, including the owner, it is denoted as medium enterprise, small enterprise, micro small enterprise, micro enterprise. Have a look at this question. It is according to Ethiopian legislation, if a company can be built with 5 people and having an initial capital of 100,000, such type of company is known as micro enterprise. So according to Ethiopia Micro and Small Enterprise Development Agencies, MESA DA, a micro enterprise and enterprise that has an investment in plant and machinery of less than 100,000 employees up to 10 including the owner, whereas small enterprise and enterprise that has an investment in plant and machinery of 1,000 or 100,000 to that of 1 million per the employee from 11 to 15 people including the owner. Question number 15. If Samrawit is a marketing manager in one of the car manufacturing company, she wanted to categorize a buyer into segments based on their knowledge, attitude, use, and or response to the car model her company offered. The basis of segmentation Ms. Samrawit used is A. Income, B. Geographic, C. Psychographic, D. Behavioral. This is directly associated with entrepreneurship course. So in the entrepreneurship course, you know that segmentation of marketing is one part of business plan. So Mr. Samrawit can segment her customer based on their knowledge, attitude, use, and the response for her car model. Such type of segmentation is known as behavioral segmentation. Question number 16. The performance of the business activity designed to plan, price, promote, and direct the flow of company's goods and services to consumer or use in more than one nation for a profit is best termed as international operation, international promotion mix, international marketing mix. Yes, here the answer is international marketing. You know that international marketing is the performance of the business activity designed to plan, price, promote, and direct the flow of company's goods and the services to consumers or users in more than one nation for a profit. It is a subset of international business. Therefore, the answer is international marketing. Question number 70. To minimize the dissatisfaction of stakeholders in estimating cost and the resource, project manager is required to follow appropriate steps. Which of the following are steps in estimating cost and the time? A. Define the project requirement. B. Make estimate. C. Decompose requirement into the work breakdown structure. D. All of the above. Yes, here is the answer is all of the above, because to minimize dissatisfaction of stakeholders in estimating cost, the resource project manager required to follow appropriate steps. This step includes define project requirements, decompose requirement into work breakdown structure or WAPs, start estimate cost and the time for each task, 4. Develop project schedule, 5. Monitor and control the projects. Question number 18. What is the future value of 7% of 5-year ordinary annuities that pay is $300 each year? Here we want to calculate the future annuity of 5% of 5-year ordinary annuities that pay $300 each year. A. $1,216. B. $1,015. C. $1,020. D. $1,725.22. Here you have to do what the formula to determine this calculation. Here the future value of annuity is the total amount of money that will be paid out over the life of the annuity, including both the principal and interest. So to calculate the future annuity of annuity, you need to know the following parameters. One is the amount of each payment, the number of payments, the interest rates. So you can use the formula. Now you can use the formula to calculate a future annuity, like future annuity is equivalent to PMT into 1 minus 1 plus R to the power of minus n times R dollars. So based on this formula, you can insert the given value so as to get this number. Question number 19. From the following are common reasons for failure of most change initiative. B. Participation of employees. C. External imposition. D. Proper training. D. Clear objectives. So most of the time, the major reason for failure of most initiative is external imposition. Question number 20. A pricing strategy based on buyer's perception of value rather than the seller cost is cost-based pricing, good value pricing, customer value pricing, value-added pricing. This one is principle of marketing question, so you have to memorize yourself for this course as well. Yeah, here the correct answer is what? Customer value based pricing, because customer value based pricing is the pricing strategy that set price based on the perceived value of the product or service or to the customer. So this is a contrast to cost-based pricing, which set price based on the cost of producing the product or service or cost of raw material that it means. Question number 21. A bargaining power of suppliers decrease when suppliers' product creates high switching costs. B. Buyers are large and suppliers are few in number. C. Suppliers hold uniquely critical material for the buyer. D. Buyer switching costs are high. Question number 22. Which level of diversity lead to employees to perceive one another through stereotype and assumption? B. A. Personality and value. B. Surface level diversity. C. Intermediate diversity. D. Deep level diversity. So here the level of diversity which can be associated or which can lead to employees to perceive one another through stereotype and assumption. Here the correct answer is surface level diversity, when surface level diversity refers to the visibility or the visible characteristics of individuals such as their age, race, gender, and ethnicity. So these characteristics are often used to make quick judgment about others, and they can lead to stereotype and assumption. Question number 23. Which one of the following is not the characteristics of parametric tests? A. The measurement scale should be at least nominal. B. The data case selected for the sample should be independent. C. The population from which the data case are drawn should have equal variance. D. The data case should be drawn from normally distributed population. Here you try to select what's the phenomena or the choice which is not associated with characteristics of parametric tests. So parametric tests are statistical tests that make assumption about the distribution of data, and these assumptions include the normality of the data, the independence of the data, and the equality of the variance of the data. So choice A is not the feature of parametric tests. So the measurement scale should be at least nominal, meaning that it is not the feature or it is not the characteristics of parametric tests. Question number 24. A factor affecting compensation policy of an organization includes all of the following except availability of financial resource, government policies, competitive pressure, personal benefits. If personal benefit is not associated with compensation policy of the given country or the given company, so compensation policy is a set of rules and guidelines that an organization uses to determine how much to pay its employee. It is based on the number of factors, including the availability of financial resource, government policies, competitive pressure, and the value of the employee's contribution to the organization, but not depend on personal benefits. So D is the correct answer. Question number 25. Of the following is a prohibited act according to the legal framework of Ethiopia? A. Preventing sexual harassment. B. Disparate treatment. C. Affirmative action. D. Equal employment opportunity. So, disparate treatment is not a prohibited act according to the legal framework of Ethiopia. So, the legal framework of Ethiopia prohibits a number of acts like including sexual harassment, discrimination, unfair lobbying, labor practice. However, disparate treatment is not sufficiently mentioned as a prohibited act. So you have to know like that. Question number 28. Which of the following is a key to building lasting customer relationship? A. Targeting those with switching cost. B. Delivering value at the door gates. C. Building superior customer value. D. Emphasize on production concept. So you have to build a superior customer value so as to get a lasting customer or a long lasting customer in your business. Question number 29. Of the following is incorrect about management development? A. Improve labor management relation. B. Address performance deficiency. C. About filling current skill gap. D. Prepare manager for assuming higher position. Choice number 32. Which determinant of service quality involves approachability and ease of contact? A. Competency. B. Courtesy. C. Responsiveness. D. Access. Question number 33. Assume ABC company has preferred stock that pays $8 dividend per share and sells for $100 per share. If ABC is issued new shares of preferred, then it would incur an underwriting or flotation cost of 2.5% or $2.5 per share. So it would need 97.5 per share. So what would be the company's cost of preferred stock? A 8%, B 6.4%, D 31.25%, D 8.2%. Question number 34. Which of the following is not important when promoting a product for an international market? A. Language, B. Personal interest, C. Culture, D. Media. He is obviously sure that B is not in the component of what promotion strategy. Question number 35. Which of the following is correct sequence from bottom to top of the corporate social responsibility obligation according to Carroll's pyramid? A. Ethical, legal, economic, philanthropic. B. Economic, ethical, legal, philanthropic. C. Economic, legal, ethical, philanthropic. D. Economic, philanthropic, legal, ethical. Question number 38. Which one of the following is not among the reasons for the project control? A. To take care of past projects. B. To track progress. C. To detect variance from plan. D. To take corrective action. So we know that the project control is a process used to ensure that the project is completed on time within a given budget and at the required quality of standard. Therefore, it involves monitoring the progress of the project, identifying any variance from a plan, and take corrective action if necessary. And taking care of the past project is not the reason for project control, therefore is not the answer. So this is because project control is a process that is used to manage the current project rather than the past project. Question number 39. The demand of the product in international market is said to be elastic when the demand increases while the price has no change. There is no change in demand, so the price is substantially changed. The large change in price produces little change in demand. Small change in price produces large change in demand. Yes, we say that the demand is said to be elastic when a small change in price produces a large change in demand. This means that consumers are very sensitive to change in price and are willing to substitute other goods for the good in the question when the price are changed. But when you say price is elastic occurs when a large change in price produces small change in demand. This means that consumers are not very sensitive to change in price. They are not willing to substitute other good for the good in question or good in want when the price change. So you know that this is from economic concepts, elastic and elastic, perfectly elastic. Yes. So you can refer back about elasticity from your microeconomics concepts. The last question here, a person who started a business acts as a manager and with a view to expand the business to maximize is a political entrepreneur, B social entrepreneur, C opportunistic entrepreneur, D craft entrepreneur. So this is the end of part 1. So part 2 can loading, and before uploading part 2, don't forget to like and share our channel for your fellow and put your comment on the comment section, and to get this hot and interesting tutorial video for you guys. So thank you very much for watching. Don't our channels and copy link the channel for your fellow friends to get such an interesting topic for you guys. So thank you very much for today, and until we meet for the next tutorial video, I hope you get some important thing from this tutorial video. So what you get from this tutorial video, please put your suggestion on the comment section, and I'll try to grasp, or I'll try to take your comment as a positive and a milestone for our future. So thank you very much.